us from all over the world. This is Talk TV Africa. This morning, we are looking at developments news-wise, and we are also looking at, what happened yesterday as we come to an end of African largest football festival called the AFCON 24, where the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire made history, by beating Nigerian Super Eagles to 2-1 to win the trophy. But that notwithstanding, I want to give you a brief highlight on the feelings, around Nigeria, around Africa, and of course, beyond, wherever you are watching us, keep faith with us. This is Talk TV Africa. Of course, the recent development as it breaks this morning, the news that is breaking this morning is that some of our spiritual fathers have come clearly to intervene on the insecurity, of food, especially hunger in the land that has been, taking lives, and there seems to be growing tension, that is no longer at ease in that regard. Nigerians have indicated interest, and there's a mobilization going on now, and any moment from now, we are going to be experiencing, government protests, seeking government attention to direct to point out at situations in the country currently now. Well, the GO of Redeemed Church of God, Pastor Adeboye, has made it very clear that Nigeria's problem is not actually a political problem. It needs divine intervention. That's what the GO of Redeemed Christian Church of God said. And there has been mixed reactions and mixed feelings, based on that, where a lot of people are saying that Nigerian problem is political, that God is not going to come from heaven, to address or to give us or to provide leadership, that God has given Nigeria whatever it takes, to actually, become great. Why, in another debate, making around based on what the Pastor Adeboye have just said, God intervention, supersedes, human intervention. That's the way. Let me just put it that way. You understand? What that means is that we need to go back to God, and seek that God give us, divine help, divine leadership, so that where Nigeria is heading towards now, even though that a lot of people, stakeholders, patriotic Nigerians from across the 36 states of the Federation, the geopolitical zone, the ethnic laws here and there, have come out to make it very clearly to the president himself, that if care is not taken, Nigerians will be heading towards doom. That's what the patriotic Nigerians are saying this morning, as tension begin to rise. In another angle too, of course, one of the news still on AFCON anyway, the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu congratulated the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire, and why the vice president made a statement also similar in that regard, saying that the Super Eagles, of course, that came second in that tournament, is going to receive, a grand welcome. For me, it was not actually a bad outing, even though a lot of Nigerians prayed and wished that at the end of the day, we would have, picked the cup. And as I'm talking to you now, there has been news from the NFF, the fate of, Jose Peseiro, actually may be hanging, but let us see how things are going to unfold in that regard. I also want to use this special program, to put ourselves on the stage, of mourning one of the Nigerian finest banker, Herbert Wigwe, who lost his son, lost his life, and the wife in a helicopter crash in faraway California, in faraway US, United States of America. That has been a very, when it comes to the corporate world, these are one of the people, who drive the merger and acquisition theory and succeeded, in it, and have set a legacy, when you talk about